Meteorologist Samantha Roberts here to tell us where those storms are impacted or impacting our viewers right now.
Yeah, so most of these are still out to the west or out over the lake, but we are watching them very closely, and some of them are quite strong, especially out across parts of Seneca and Sandusky counties. Everybody else is dry, though. You're like, what storms? I haven't seen a drop of rain today in Cleveland. I know it's been a slow process. Most of the rain to date has been down to the south across Stark County, down around Dover, New Philly, and over into Millersburg and Carroll County. That's where we've seen most of our rain over the last several hours. But we've got this line of storms associated with a cold front. The storm over Lake Erie, you can see on the loop here, it has weakened significantly. Makes sense because the lake temperatures are very chilly. It looks like, by the way, we've got a severe thunderstorm warning. Thank you, Erica. This was just issued by our friends at the National Weather Service. This is for southern Erie County, central, northern, and western Huron County, Sandusky County. That does not include the city of Sandusky. It's Sandusky County and then Seneca County. This is in effect until 7:45. This cluster of storms may be capable of producing winds in excess of 58 miles per hour and potentially some hail with this one as well. Storms moving east, as I mentioned, about 35 miles per hour. That would put the storms in Bellevue within the next 5 to 10 minutes. Norwalk 7:34, Florence 7:47, and Wakeman 7:52. Again, the storm over the lake, which maybe it impacts Cuyahoga County. I suspect it stays more to the north. This is probably not going to be a factor for folks waiting on the Guardians to get started. We would be most concerned in Cleveland about this storm that's over Cedar Point right now. And thanks again, Erica, for this. With this severe thunderstorm warning we were talking about until 7:45, could actually have 60-mile-per-hour winds with that and quarter-sized hail. So if you're in any of the locations on the screen, Bellevue, Norwalk, Florence, Wakeman, you want to seek shelter until this passes. Wakeman, I know you're not actively in the warning, but it is moving in your direction. Again, 60-mile-an-hour winds, so I would stay away from windows with this one. Hail, lightning, gusty winds, all issues with those particular thunderstorms. So cold front coming in next few hours. These are going to continue to move in from the northwest to the southeast, and some of these may be strong to severe. We've got one out there producing those damaging wind gusts, heavy rain, hail, and I'm still going to keep that tornado threat in before 10 o'clock tonight. Stay weather aware over the next few hours and keep those devices charged in the off event that we do end up seeing a strong wind gust. Want to send it out to
Alert meteorologist Samantha Roberts here with the look at your forecast, and we've got some storms in our area.
Yeah, so we're tracking a severe thunderstorm warning actually in effect for parts of Huron County and Erie County. In Cleveland and Akron, I know it's beautiful right now, but that's not the case off to the west. East of Tiffin, we have some big thunderstorms here. This warning in effect for Erie, Huron, Sandusky, and Seneca counties. I would suspect that they may extend this. We'll see into New London if these hold together, but they're not exactly strengthening at this hour. The storms are moving east at 35 miles per hour, and our main concern with this east of Tiffin and starting to move into Huron County would be the threat for damaging wind gusts in excess of 58 miles per hour, quarter-sized hail, a lot of heavy rain with this, and some lightning. So I would stay away from windows as this is moving through. As we progress through time here, this will be moving into Heartland by about 7:41. You're not in the warning. New London, LaGrange, not in the warning either. But again, as we progress through the polygon here into parts of northern and northwestern and we'll say west central Huron County, these are just some areas where I would avoid, maybe delay your travel until it passes through. Don't stand next to the windows. Everywhere else, though, it is so quiet. Now, we did have some big storms in the afternoon move through Stark County, T County, Holmes County, and Carroll County. That's why it's a little cooler here, and I think the storms may have actually knocked our New Philadelphia sensor offline. That's why we're not getting any data from down there. I mean, they were big storms. They're gone now, and there's more activity back to the west, moving towards the Columbus area. Just torrential rain south of Dayton right now. This is almost moving generally off to the east. I'm no longer really seeing a northeasterly track with it, but you can see north of Columbus, northwest of Columbus, some development here. So we'll watch that through the night. It's moving into an area where we've already seen quite a bit of rain today, so there will probably be some weakening with those. Here's future view. Next few hours, storms move in